Welcome back to the channel. This is everyone's game, and today I'm going to be watching my first W Series race. Race 1 is going to kick off in just about 2 minutes, and I just felt like I'll record my reaction at the point of viewing and just see what my overall thoughts are of this series. For anyone that doesn't know, the W Series is an all-women's racing series. They are under the Formula One weekend at this point in time. I believe previously they weren't, but right now they are racing at the inaugural Miami Grand Prix, and at all of the race weekends they'll be racing at the F1 events in between the F1 and F2 races. It's gonna start literally in less than a minute or so. The race is 25 minutes plus one lap, and let's just see what the W Series is all about. We have 9 teams, 18 drivers. The qualifying already went. We have I'll put up the listing of the starting grid because I aren't fully aware of all of the drivers, but we did watch the qualifying session earlier this morning. What's her name? Naria Marty. She's on pole position, and next to her in second is Jamie Chadwick, the two-time reigning champion of the W Series, and in third we have Alice Powell. I'm not too sure about all of the drivers' recent experience. They definitely would have been selected based on their merit and their skill. So all of them have some form of recent experience, but I'm not too sure who is the most skilled. I do know that Jamie Chadwick won the W Series the last 2 years. In 2019 and 2021, there was no race in 2020 because of the pandemic. Drivers weren't be able to practice starting because at the end of the free practice session there was a red flag. A lot of them would now be kind of trying to figure out how to go through the starting process. I'm actually really excited to see what's going to happen. Ooh, it's gonna start. Green flag, lights out, and it's a go. Someone hasn't moved. What's happening? A lot of some people. Oh, Neria Marty didn't move.
But it's into the lead
So
for Jamie
Chadwick is in
Up to second
first.
position goes Emma Kimmel.
Right.
Fabian
Wow.
goes from fifth to third.
Poor start. Marty is down in 12th. That is wow. Literally, she didn't move. 2 cars just moved up past her. Wow, that is crazy. Yellow flag already. Who's out? The car. Alice Powell is out. That is crazy. Ooh, the wall is a mess. Safety car, which means I can finally tweet what is happening. Okay, this 10 out of 10 start. Wow. Okay, I'm excited. This is sick. Wow, this is cool. All right, so it's currently under safety car, and Alice Powell, she was leading for the majority of qualifying. She ended up in 3rd position, and she's out of the race. She's in the wall. This is really exciting. Wow. Oh, she'll be able to return tomorrow for the race too. So okay, it's a long safety car. They need to get the car out and repair the barrier. Right, I found the first thing that I dislike. The race is only 25 minutes. Alright, so if they spend 10 minutes, okay, they could stop the race as well. Right, again, I'm learning as I go. But if they take 5-10 minutes to remove the car and they don't stop the race, then we have a huge bulk of the race just running under a safety car. So if it's gonna take long, I hope they stop it because I want to see race in action. Oh, I have to make my F1 fantasy changes. I forgot that as well, so I'll try to squeeze that in. I'm making my fantasy team changes for the F1 fantasy because I already know the changes I wanted to make. I'm taking out Daniel Ricciardo and bringing in Sergio Perez. He's on a qualifying streak. I don't want to bring in Verstappen because he's too expensive. I can't afford him without reducing the constructor that I have, which is Ferrari. And they're looking at the restart again. I think 3 cars didn't start. Everyone else moved, and those cars were stalled in the starting position. So I don't know the other 2 cars, but okay. So the Grand Prix cars have anti-stall, and these cars don't have anti-stall. I guess that's what caused them to not move. Okay, it's been 20. It's what 5 minutes on the safety car now. Around 5 minutes. I would prefer they stop the race so we can have a full race on our hands. But oh, it's 30 minutes now. That's good. Then now removing the card. It's best they stop the race. Red flag. Thank you, because that's just about 5, 6, 7 minutes on the safety car. Let me just talk a bit because we're still on the red flag. So let me just talk a bit about the W Series. So it is an all women's racing series. The women can race in these W Series cars for free. There's no financial entry, right? So the women don't have to pay to play, but they must have the skill. They must be selected based on merit. And the W Series does conduct certain selection processes in order to determine who can race in this upcoming year. I believe this year they said that the first 8, the top 8 place finishers of the 2021 season, as well as the 2 academy drivers, were guaranteed places. However, one of the drivers were Russian, so they couldn't race based on the current restriction. It removes the financial barriers to women entering racing. It also gives them the opportunity to race. A lot of these women may not have the opportunity to race on F1 circuits. Some may, based on being in different academy teams, being in different positions or whatever, they have the ability to race. But the W Series is either expanding the opportunities that a person already have, or it's opening doors for racers in different continents, or just racers who would not have been able to race under certain conditions based on their demographic or based on the financial commitments, etc. So right now, what I can see, I don't really like the timing. I don't like that. I would love for it to be longer. I'm also okay with the race distance being set by a time once that time isn't taken up by safety cars or anything like that. So like it's been done today, we had what, just around 7 or 8 minutes under a safety car. So I want to see racing basically. So that's one of the things that I don't like. Um, I it's not a bad thing. The All of the drivers drive the same car, so it's a Tortoise F3 T318 car or something like that. So it's the same car. No driver has an advantage over the other based on the car that they're driving. I think the race is gonna start back now. All right, so that's a good thing. It is a bit slower, and I think sometimes that can reduce the reduce the appeal, I guess, because you want to see action. But again, qualifying to me was a bit boring. It just lacked the speed. But then this race, which I kind of anticipated, once the cars are toe to toe fighting each other to get in front and win a race, it's going to be exciting. So we had 1 lap, and I'm intrigued. They're restarting the race now, a rolling start. I don't particularly know what that means, but they're going to restart. Green flag, so we're racing. Marta Garcia, she was fighting her teammate. Okay, let's go. The Quadal team, they both have pink cars, and it's giving me Alpine vibes. They're fighting each other, and it's the same thing that Alpine was doing. It's giving me, I'm loving it. I'm loving the battle.
Comes Kamalainen again. Oh, contact there, I think.
two cars are off. Ooh, that the the tires off. So Fabian Walwyn is out as well as Abby Eaton. Yellow. Emma Kimmelinen. Let's go. I don't know. They're not under a safety car, so I think it's good. I don't know. They're wondering if Jamie Chadwick let Emma Kimmelinen go because she thought it was like single file. I don't know. Whatever. It's been cool. Oh, safety car. No overtaking allowed. So Emma Kimmelinen gained that first position at the most opportune time. She passed Chadwick to get first. That's cool. All right. Final minute. Emma Kimmelinen is in first. Jamie Chadwick second. And Marta Garcia, is it? Third. Safety car. And then... ooh, last lap. Shoot out. Ooh. Flashback to Abu Dhabi. Let's go. Let's see if Chadwick can catch up. Chadwick moves. Oh no. Come on. She's she's gone to third. Come on. This is cool. She went off the trap. Wow. Let's see what can happen. Come on. Second. Yes. Go. Oh no. Come on. She's all the way down. She's down to 12 because wow. Jimmy Chadwick wins. Marta Garcia second. Hawkins. We haven't even talked about Hawkins for the entirety of the race. I don't even know who she is. Hello. Okay. The race is finished. And Jamie Chadwick, two-time winner of the WSeries, wins her first podium of this season. This was an exciting race, honestly. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest. When I saw how slow the cars were moving in qualifying, I wasn't expecting much. But I am pleasantly surprised. Is this what the rest of the WSeries gonna have in store for us? I'm all for it. All I have to say is if you've never watched the WSeries, take some time and watch. You definitely see the skill of the drivers coming through. And even though the pace was slower than the F1 race, I didn't think, wow, this is slow, this is dragging. The only time I felt like that was under the safety car. Give these women your support because the skill, the talent, the ability is there, the excitement is there, and I can't wait for more. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.